That's the greetings in these parts, and when you come to College Station, Texas, you know that the Aggies are ready to gig 'em. Kyle Field will be swaying and electric for this one. There's nothing quite like a great rivalry matchup in college football. The bitterness, the intensity, the lifetime of memories that will come as a result of what we're about to see in this one. As we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the LSU Tigers, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. LSU ready to kick it away to get things started. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So the Texas A&M Aggies offense will get the first swing of the game. And the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive in games like this, guys, and it's crucial to get your emotions under control.
No doubt. In rivalry games, you've got to limit the mental errors and you've got to limit the penalties because those will kill you, Pop.
And you got to come out under control. It means so much. We know that. The fans are all talking about it, but it's just football.
He'll push his way out to the 30, a pickup of 3. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. He'll try to pick it up on the ground. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down. The Aggies will snap it on 1st and 10. To the ground with the back. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Caught in the backfield, it's Green. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him too. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. Dumps it to the back. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Didn't get a ton on the return, but the most important thing, he got the ball, and they've got it at the 48.
And I tell you what, defensively, you want to set the tone, and you gave up a few plays, but bowed your neck, got a big turnover. That's what you dream about. You dream about forcing a turnover, especially on the first possession. Offense, it's your turn.
This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Jukes his way for more. They've really performed at an elite level in conference play, and that'll build your confidence as we continue through this SEC season.
This was a team that was really motivated in the offseason coming into the...
And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
That defender was not fooled at all by the play action. He never thought the offense was running the football. He had his ears pinned back, used his speed to get to the QB.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. To the air, it's Nussmeier. Got his man down the middle. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on 3rd down. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. His first one of the day gave that leg a workout 5 times in last week's victory. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down, to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him. Maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with this system.
Tackled immediately after the catch. After that last completion, it's 2nd down. The play action fake. Grabbed behind the line. It's Green. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And that last completion left them short of the sticks. It's 3rd down. They'll try to power their way ahead. Well, the ball's on the ground. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery.
And he did everything right except hold on to the football. That was incredible running, making people miss. It looked like it was going to be a nice play, but he coughed it up, and the defense jumps on it. That is so dejecting for that running back.
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do and you make some mistakes, this crowd will pounce on you and seize momentum.
They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down. They'll run play action. Unloads to the wideout. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's one way to make a stop. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
It's so nice to see defenders squeeze that pigskin. A lot of times in great position, you see them there to make the play, but there's a reason they play defense. Not this time. Great job securing the interception.
Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. It's Reed. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
What a great play by the defensive tackle. Look, sacks aren't just for very athletic, long defensive ends. These D tackles, man, they use their strength. They push linemen back in the pocket, collapse it, and come away with the sack.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. He'll bring it back. It's Anderson. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Red pass, it's complete. And he was just a couple of steps away from taking that one even further after the catch. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Got it in the middle, it's Daniels. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. After the first down completion, it's 2nd and short. He's looking to throw. Makes the grab over the middle. And how does he keep running? I'd be dizzy after a spin move like that. And the Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. The aerial assault continues. Pulls it in. It's Anderson.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
So now with 1st and goal, let's see what LSU does here. On the option. He pushes his way down to the floor as they get closer and closer. Heftiness coming out on the goal line. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. 6th play of the drive coming up. They'll go to the counter. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. You can't hear yourself think on 3rd and goal. Direct snap. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing it at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Tulsa is down right now, but this young man under center has shown some moxie today. We could see a legend born in Chapman Stadium. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to UTSA. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Now on second down. Looking for space. It's Moss. Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. Facing a third down and short from the 26. Trying to pick it up on the ground. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that third down play turned into a disaster. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Running it back, it's Anderson. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. On the option, he'll toss it. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. Throws to the wideout. Fires into traffic, picked off. The return never really got started, but boy, he has set his team up at the 28.
And that's the advantage right there of having your dime personnel on the field. You've got an extra DB. You've got an extra guy out there who's really good at covering. So for quarterbacks, you've got to be so good and precise with these passes because they've got speed in the back end. They're able to come away with a pick.
Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. Quick release by the QB. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And now on second down for this offense. He's looking to throw. He's got it. Knocked down at the 44, but he got 15 on that one. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. Got a man. It's Barber. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. He leaves it with the back. At the 45 on his way. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. Looking to go up top on first down. With the catch, it's Barber.
You see it more and more. Smaller wide receivers, I don't care about their size at all. I put them in the slot. I let them get a good matchup. They're so quick, people can't get their hands on them. They make
throws toward the end zone. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's a way to make a stand. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
We've just seen in this game the ball has just gotten away from him a little bit. A couple of times, just hasn't been able to put it where he wants to. And as a result, that's now his second pick thrown in this game.
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Pulled and fired complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Line getting set on second down. Someone moved a little early and the offense will go backward.
False start.
So the decision has been made and the coach will take the penalty. Second down coming up. He'll do it himself. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Grab near the sticks. It's Daniels. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throwing catch. The inside handoff. They opened the lane, and he hit it a gain of 5 out to the 33. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Give to the back. Nifty little dance step. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. LSU doing what it always does when they're really good, moving the ball on the ground.
Yeah, trying to find that physical. They get so many great players across the country. LSU has the pick.
And he throws another interception, his 3rd one of the night. Trying to take it back. They bring him down, but that great defensive play might be overturned. Let's see what the call is. The officials throw the flag, but the offense won't need it. They'll decline that and keep the big play. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Pulls it in. It's Green. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. Texas A&M trying to gig him in the red zone. He'll come out throwing on first down. Got his man in the middle. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. They want to run it left here. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Texas A&M. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
The 18 unit on the field. Splits the uprights. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. Fielded in the end zone. It's Parker. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. He breaks a tackle. Finds just enough daylight to work his way up to the 19-yard line. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. To the air, it's Nussmeier. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he's running in the open. Touchdown, Tigers! Made the grab and finished the deal in the end zone.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Texas A&M has it back on the offense, ready to go to work. They'll go to the ground. Gets it out to the 20 after a pickup of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. In the gun and looking to throw on third down. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. He gets a block. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he's stopped. Offense in a bunch formation. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Makes a catch at the 20. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Tigers.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. Running out of time here in the first half, and they do have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football on this drive. You're down in the game. There's obviously a lot of football left, David, but on this drive, in this 2-minute situation, best players got to touch the ball.
And this could get into pressing mode, right? Like you go into the half down a couple of scores, it starts to, the pressure really mounts. Good opportunity to take some of that pressure off, get some momentum, energize this squad going into halftime.
Grab near the marker, it's Barber. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to the big tight end. A strike downfield. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
What a beautiful throw and catch on this play, and I love the job the receiver did tracking the ball in the air. Nice job of locating the throw and then hauling it in.
Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. They'll line up for a second down play. Scanning the field, it's Reed. Got it! Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal. And this is a really important series of plays, a chance to cut into the lead just before halftime. Looking to throw. Into the end zone. And he was going for the touchdown there, and they couldn't make the connection. They'll give it another shot on second and goal from the 4. He's looking to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Moss. And the defense knocks him down immediately behind the line. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. And he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, Aggie.
And that's a nice drive, a nice physicality, punching it in with the run game. And here's the thing. I like where this offense is going. Nice job creating some momentum going into the half, cutting down the lead. This thing could get really exciting. Nice job answering the bell right before the half.
Ready to try the point after. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. They put together an 81-yard drive, and it was capped off with the 8-yard run. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. And the offense will play it safe, take a knee, and head to halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Fellas, what an environment there today. All the animosity and flat-out hatred that comes with a good old-fashioned rivalry game on display in that first half. Talk about a first half from that dude out of the backfield. He's been a total game changer. And how many top plays moments have we seen on missed tackles alone? video game moves from one of the shiftiest players in all of college football. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
LSU will put foot to leather to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. As they get ready to start this third quarter, think how big the lead might be. For the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Didn't really have room to operate on the return, but he hands him the ball at the 32.
It has just been that kind of day for this guy. 4 picks now thrown in this game. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. He just hasn't been throwing the football accurately. This is a game he would like to soon forget.
The offense lining up for a first down play. He's got it on the right. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Texas A&M going up tempo. Off the play fake. Fires left. It's caught. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Now it's second and goal. Tries again to get it in. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line and no farther. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is third and goal. Pocket starts to collapse. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
And the offense, man, he couldn't find anybody open. Like, somebody's got to create some separation, or what do I do? How about I throw a jump ball to one of my big receivers out wide that can go up and dunk on somebody's head and catch the football? Maybe find my big playmakers and try to force them the ball down here in the red zone.
They'll send out the kicker here. And the holder will spot it on the 14 for a 24-yard attempt. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Tulsa is down right now, but this young man under center has shown some moxie today. We could see a legend born in Chapman Stadium. They're trailing by just 4 to UTSA. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. The lone back's got it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
You know, David, I love defenses that stay aggressive, especially at this point of the field. They've got pass rushers on this unit with speed and that are aggressive, and they can win one-on-one, and you saw it right there.
And there's 2 thought processes. When I'm a defense and I got them backed up is I am stopping the run, not allowing them to have any space, but also understanding this is also a shot part of the field. Like, it's going to be a run, or a lot of times that ball is going to be a deep ball thrown down the sideline because you'll get man-to-man. Nice job by the defense applying pressure, getting the sack, now putting them in a bad situation backed up close to their own end zone.
Got it behind the line. It's Lacey.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times they'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Brought down, but looks as if LSU will pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're getting this guy lathered up. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. On 2nd down, they'll take to the air. Catch in the middle, it's Taylor. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the first down. LSU with the 1st and 10 here. Run the shotgun, the handoff to the back.
Yeah, this coaching staff, they're getting this offensive line lathered up and into a rhythm. Now they're letting them drive off the ball on 1st down on these running plays, and they're getting chunks of yardage.
And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
Linebackers are so fast nowadays, so multiple. They can do so many different things. Not only do they play the run, but if I need you to go get a sack, I can just send you. Send one of those fast linebackers that can rush the quarterback.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. Looking for a man. It's Nussmeier. And they can't make the play on 3rd down. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. The give to the back. Smashes through. That one did not go well. Tackled in the backfield for a loss of 6. Looking to pass on 2nd down. Got it in the middle. It's Green. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the 1st down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the Heat gets there. And they get it down at the 14-yard line.
And I'm putting that one in my back pocket. I'm going to star it. I'm going to highlight it. That blitz came home. We are going to need that down the road, and I'll be ready to call that one.
Texas A&M will have to boot it away. He'll have to punt for the 4th time today. Looking for a block. It's Anderson. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Inside 4 minutes to play here in the 3rd. He'll keep it himself. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll try the run. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke, and he stopped for a short gain. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to throw, it's Nussmeier. Reacted well to the tip, but just couldn't squeeze the football. Instead of the turnover, it'll be 3rd down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. Absolutely perfect. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. And he's coming out of the end zone. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. Fires to the big fella.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form time.
He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. Offense has it at the 28 on 1st down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. The freshman just a little too much on that one. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Oh, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. At the 40, there he goes. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Guys, LSU has the lead here. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. Off play action. And they knocked him down almost immediately.
And this has been the story of the night. The offensive line getting beat up, and this is why this team is losing. You got to protect your quarterback. This defense has had a field day with their 5th sack of the game.
That's the last thing you want as an offense, a negative play, a sack on first down. To the air, it's Reed. Quickly complete. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. And whatever they did on first and second down, don't do that anymore. Third and very. The freshman able to get home with the sack.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. Wants to throw on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Catch in the middle, it's Thomas. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Trying to find his man on first down. Snares it outside, it's Lacey. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. It's a draw. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. This crowd knows this defense needs them right now. Looking for a man. It's Nussmeier. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. To the air on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Thomas. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. On second down, wants to throw it. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, LSU! With that last score, things comfortable here in the fourth as they are headed to a 7-1 record. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Tulsa is down right now, but this young man under center has shown some moxie today. We could see a legend born in Chapman Stadium. It's a close one right now. They're trailing by 1 to UTSA. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Caught near the sticks. It's Barber. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chain. Off the play fake on first down. He puts some heat on that one down the middle. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. Snagged in the middle. It's Muhammad. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark. Lining up, trying to convert this third and short from the 40. Trying play action. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line.
Well, trailing like they are right now in the fourth quarter, their execution offensively is just going to have to be at a premium. You can't afford a lot of incompletions at this point. Everybody is going to need to be on the same page moving forward.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. This drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. Getting some heat. And the freshman will chalk up a sack.
The defense has been so dominant up front. You've seen it in these passing situations. That now the 7th sack of the game.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Looking to throw, it's Reed. Unloads to the wideout. He makes a catch. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal.
And even though they're trailing here in the fourth quarter, they've got a quarterback that can bring them back, but they need him now to play his A-plus level of football. We saw a nice completion on that last third down. Let's see if he can keep it going.
Man, I just got to find a way to strain. He makes the catch for sure, but he's got to get that other foot inbounds. You got to know where you're at in the back of the end zone there so you can grab it and get the touchdown, but it looks like he was fully out of bounds on that catch.
And they knock him down in the backfield. Outstanding play by the defense.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. He's got it on the run. That leaves him with a tough 4th down situation. You'd love to just chip into the lead, but at this point, a touchdown's what you're after.
And I think it just clears up the decision-making later in the game, but I think you stay aggressive.
And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies. Well, we wondered exactly where the momentum was, and it looks as if Uncle Mo might have switched sidelines and switched families.
And momentum is such a big thing. It's such a real part of college football, isn't it? You can just feel that right now. It just felt a few minutes ago like this game was over, and all of a sudden, this team, they're believing in themselves. They've got some win. They've got some hope. The defense now needs to get the football back and keep that momentum going.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Coming out with it, it's Thomas. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Time is on their side, and they're going to wind that play clock all the way down. Going to the running game. The Tigers pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the ground with the counter. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. We've reached a 2-minute warning in this offense, trying to milk this clock and keep time on their side. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Looking for room. It's Durham. Gets behind those pads, picks up 4 on the play, but it's still a 4th down and 3. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. A 1st down for the offense. He's looking to throw it. Fires to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. They're trying to get to it. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Feeling some heat. And he's picked off again. His night vision hasn't been up to speed. His 3rd interception. And it's going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
And how about that play by this defense? Reading the running back, coming out of the backfield, breaking on the football, making the pick, and then walking himself into the end zone for a touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick 6, and that defense will come out feeling it. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. Got it set up on the outside. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there, and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. Every second is meaningful, and they save a few of them with the spike. Coming to the line of scrimmage on 3rd down. Looking downfield, it's Reed. He wants a big play here late. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Grabbed on the outside, it's Barber. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a 1st down. Looking to move it through the air. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half.
Timeout, Texas A&M.
He's back to throw on 2nd down. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up.
3rd down coming up.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He's taking the deep shot. And man, oh man, he is in the dark tonight. His 4th interception. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
That should be the nail in the coffin. What a great break on the football. Getting the big turnover. You got the lead. Now just go out there, be smart on offense, and run that clock.
Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. And they'll take a knee and watch this clock keep on winding its way toward a victory. They say every game counts the same in the standings, and that is true, but there are some games that no matter what the coaches say, they just mean a little more, and they hurt a little more if you lose.
They do, and that's a fact, and every player will tell you that. There are some games that are highlighted before the season that this game matters more, and it's not that the other ones don't matter. It's just that the hate runs so deep for some of these rivalries and some of these kids that grew up across the street from each other that went to different schools, Jesse. You can feel it.
David, you're absolutely right, and I wonder, because it was a rivalry game, did the losing team get a little overhyped? It just looked like they were pressing too much in this football game. They made too many uncharacteristic mistakes, and as a result, they take the L.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse